Everybody, it is your boy Slim the Streamer back with another video. Smash that like button and subscribe button. Alright guys, so today is the new VR headset reveal. Okay, so before I reveal the headset, we get into it, let me explain the reason why I went and got a new VR gaming headset. And let me also explain the fact that I sold my Quest 3. I sold it a few days ago. So let's go ahead and break the video down, get into it on why I'm switching from the Quest 3 into a new VR headset that is, I think that is going to be worth it. Okay, now if you guys remember a while back, I did a video saying that, hey, I'm going to buy a new VR headset. My bad, guys, I'm moving something. I said I was going to buy a new VR gaming headset. Now, guys, I was going to let you guys know what headset that is. Now, I sold my Quest 3. I sold it a few days ago on Facebook and met these two great guys at a Walmart. You know, I had a lot of people wanting to buy the headset too. I had one guy, he was like pissed off that I didn't sell it to him particularly. And I'm like, hey, man, I felt bad because he was waiting for it all day, like he texted me like the night before, like, yo, man, I really want it, I want to buy it, you know, what time can I meet you, yada yada yada. And the two guys that I sold it to, they were coming from a different state to buy this VR headset, so they got there first, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, hey, big first come, first serve, literally, right? Like, he got there first, and the other guy was just texting me all day, and I broke it to him, like, hey, man, I sold the headset. He was like, man, what? You know, he was losing this, but we got it calmed down, situated. But I sold my Quest 3 because, if you guys see me doing this, I don't like my shirt stick out like this. So if you guys see me do this a lot, just ignore it. But anyway, I sold my Quest 3 because, you know, personally, this is my opinion about the Quest. I just got tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, I got to the point where I really just got fed up with the Quest and the whole Quest thing. I had the Quest 2. I had bought the Quest 3, and I mainly play PC VR games. I don't really play standalone games as much. Only standalone game that I played was like Batman, right? That was the only standalone game that I played. Other than that, I did not play no standalone games. I just played strictly off my PC, right? So, and using the Quest on a PC, in my opinion, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the latency. I didn't like the delays, the lag. I didn't like the compression that I was getting, because Quest is mainly for standalone, right? Quest is mainly for standalone, and if they're great for us if you're just playing standalone games, right? Like, you know, like Batman or whatever standalone games you have, right? That it has nothing to do with a PC. I think, in my opinion, I think the Quest is perfect for that. I also think, in my opinion, you need to get the Quest 3 with the 512 gigabyte. See, at the time I purchased my MetaQuest, I only got the 128 gigabyte. This is before the Quest 3S came out. I got it I got this Quest 3 right before the Quest 3S was announced, right? I had no idea about it, right? So I went and bought the Quest 3 out of Walmart, and it was the 128 gigabyte, because and that was like $500. The 500 gigabyte, 512 gigabyte was like $700, $800. And I'm like, well, at the time, I was like, well, I'm mainly going to pay PC VR games, so I really don't need the 512 gigabyte. But now, today, I personally think that if you're going to get the Quest, I mean, just get the 512 gigabyte because you're just going to want space. I didn't have, I had a few games on my Quest 3 that I had to take off. I had to erase. I had to put back. Batman, Hitman 3, other games like that. So I had that issue. My biggest problem with the Quest was mainly using it on my PC. I have a 4080 Super i7 4700KS. I had a huge issue with having it working on my PC. And I'm not talking about Steam VR issues. Steam VR issues got its own problems, right? By the way, I think I did a video on that. If not, if you have issues with your Steam VR, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video showing you how to fix that. But anyway, just the connecting the Quest 3 with my PC, the latency, the lag, the delays. I got great internet, but I was still having issues running it on standalone. It will run fine on standalone, but I just kept running into problems. I also had issues with Virtual Desktop and all these other ways of connecting it to the PC. I just extremely got frustrated over the time, man. I said, you know what, bro, enough of this crap. So I sold it, and I did a video saying that I'm going to step into a new VR headset, whether it was the PSVR 2, whether it was the Crystal Light or Big Screen Beyond or different types of VR headset. And I've been taking my absolute time trying to figure out what headset is going to be worth it for me. Different VR headsets come with different things, right? Everybody got their own preference, right? So I was like, what VR headset will work for Slim the Streamer? And after doing my research, after taking my time considering whether I want the Pimax Crystal Light, whether I want the PSVR 2, whether I wanted the Big Screen Beyond, whether I want the Pico 4, whether I wanted just a different variety of VR headsets, right? So I finally decided which VR headset that I think will work for me for strictly PC VR. Okay, strictly for PC VR. And that is dun 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 dun. Is oh shit. Oh, God. Oh. The PlayStation VR 2. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got the PlayStation VR 2 headset. And guys, I actually make sure my address is not on here so you guys won't see where I live. Okay. Weirdos out here. Okay, now. Okay, none of that. But now, I actually got the PSVR 2 with the Horizon Call of the Mountain edition for $250 at Best Buy. Damn right. $250. And I got since the holidays, I got until January of 2026 if I want to return it, in case I don't want it anymore, get my full refund. I got a 3-year warranty. So if anything happens with the headset, crack, damage, a storm hit, God comes and slapping it out my freaking head, I can take it back to Best Buy and they'll just give me a new one. So yeah, $250. It is open box. Now I know it's open box. Yeah, it's open box, but it has been certified, verified, and everything works 100%. So yeah, I am very excited about this. Yeah, I also got the TP-Link. This is the blue. Now my PC is Bluetooth ready, so I really didn't need this TP-Link because it's already got Bluetooth on my PC. So I really didn't need this, but I bought it just to have it. I mean, whatever. I bought it just because I want that accuracy for my PSVR 2. So if you are looking for one, it is this one right here, TP-Link Bluetooth 5.4. This is the one you'll need to get this working. I also got, now I got another one coming, but I also got the adapter. This is the PSVR2 PC adapter right here. Also got another one that I ordered, the actual PlayStation one they made. That's coming in tomorrow. So I got two just in case. And I also got a longer cord that I can plug into so I can have a longer range with my PlayStation VR 2. So I already downloaded the PlayStation VR 2 app. I never set this up before. I may do a video on that. I know so many people done videos on these things before. I know I'm late in the game, but I still may do it just to do it for 2025 version, more of an update version. But yeah, that is the VR gaming headset reveal. I got the PlayStation VR 2. I'm happy with the purchase. I know there's other headsets out there, but and look, I really was considering the Crystal Light. Like, I was so smudgedly close to buying the Crystal Light. The only thing that stopped me from getting the Pimax Crystal Light was the tracking. They said the tracking was so bad, I did not want to have to buy another $300-400 bake station to put around my freaking room. I didn't feel like all that. I wanted something that works right out the box. I could just plug in, even though it's not plug and play, but plug it in and just work based off the tracking on its own. I did not want, they said the Quest, not the Quest, but the Quest had the best tracking of all. Now, I will say that, but the Pimax Crystal Light tracking was just beyond trash. And the PlayStation VR 2, the other reason why I got it is OLED. It's OLED. I can strictly use it for a PC, and I'm just, yeah, the FOV is more wider, so they say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that is my decision. Let me know what you guys think about this reveal, and I'll catch you guys next video.